All of you have been hearing about WAPA. To many people's ears, it is something which has become monotonous, but as a party we can't leave it hanging. The people of WAPA have been living together for a long time, but we don't know what caused the problem, but they are now fighting each other. Who is fueling it? We don't know. Why are they fueling it? We don't know. But it's the duty of government to make sure that all Ugandans live in peace. The Acholi and the Madi have been living together in harmony for many, many years. Why are they fighting today? So as FDC, we urge the government to find a lasting solution to the APA question. The elders of the Madi community, elders of Acholi community, all the opinion leaders in those areas must sit together at the earliest opportunity to find a lasting solution to this question. This question can spread to the whole country and can bring peoples from Acholi and Madi to fight each other for no good reason. What is so surprising, as I said, we were living together before this issue came up. So, I urge the government, the leaders of the area, to sort out this issue at the earliest opportunity. It's a national issue. They should not take it as if it is a local issue, because it can spread even to other areas where we have land disputes. The second issue I wanted to handle is the issue of Chadema in Tanzania. Because what is happening in Tanzania can easily be exported to Uganda. And the Court of East Africa is in Tanzania also. They may end up going to Tanzania to report to Uganda when Tanzania is also behaving in the same way. Most of us in East Africa don't take too much interest in Tanzania, but I think there's something serious in Tanzania which we Ugandans must take serious. All of you heard that Chadema has been banned from participating in the next elections. You can wake up tomorrow and if this is banned from participating in the 2026 elections. Because there will be a president in Tanzania, it will not be new to your ears. So some of us who are sharp enough would prefer that we fight this thing when it is in Tanzania before it crosses to Uganda. So we take exception on this and we condemn in the strongest terms the behavior of the government of Tanzania in banning a political party whose leader is now being charged with treason. There are many similarities. Charge the leader with treason and then you ban the party. So as FDC, we send our sympathies to Chadema Party of Tanzania, which has been banned from participating in the elections, which are coming this October. And we appeal to the government of Tanzania to release Mr. Tundu Lissu at the earliest opportunity and allow the people of Tanzania who belong to Chadema to participate in elections. No human being has the right to deny any human being the right to vote a leader of his choice. If the government of Tanzania thinks it's powerful and it's popular, why do you ban a party and stop it from participating in elections. We are doing all this cognizant of the fact that anything can happen even in Uganda. And you cannot take it lightly. You have been seeing the trends in Kawempe and what have you. It can graduate from Kawempe to even banning parties, which you have to fight as FDC. You know, we fight these things early enough as you try to fight the court martial 20 years ago. Sadly, we hear something is coming back soon in Parliament, but you have to continue fighting. We urge Tanzania to hold the human rights of Tanzanians as sacred. The third issue I wanted to handle, I wouldn't have handled it because partly it is in rumors and what have you. But just because one time we are victims of near the same, we have to handle it, we have to talk about it. And that's the issue of the money which is purportedly being dished out to members of parliament, the 100 million. I told you here, when we are in the thick of these things, that this thing is going to spread. It starts with FDC, it goes to NOP, it went to DA, now it is full circle. I told you wanted to go to NRM. Now it is full circle. These rumors, true or false, cause a lot of anguish to Ugandans. People are not doing well financially, and all they hear that someone has been given 100 million. Even if it is a rumor, it brings a lot of anguish. And you, the one who is alleging, can enjoy it. But the one who is put in that fix, which I can call political quagmire, it's very difficult to escape from it. Very, very difficult indeed. Whether it's true or not. Remember, there was an MP who had his money in his car around that period. Some people even started hating him. Why does he have 100 million in the car? And it's his money, but it brings a lot of anguish. So, whoever brought the money, or whoever alleged the money is there, I pity our MPs who are there. Because even if you got 100 million today, in your constituency you spend 400 million to try to wash that against you. You spend 4 times the much. You may enjoy it to solve your problems today, but I'm sure more than 80% of the MPs will not come back, cut us off that 100 million. Because now people who are bad off will be expecting money from them, which money they don't have. Maybe they have already paid out their debts, and they have to suffer to explain. So whoever brought that money, in case he brought it, I don't think he even meant well for his very MPs. Maybe he didn't want them to be there anymore. It's going to cost us a lot, and it's becoming too much in Uganda today that someone alleges that we have been given money, and people start putting you on the fence to answer. I don't know how many people I've found on the way. And they say, Mr. Chikonyo, give us some money. I tell them, I don't have money. Say, but you got money, you people. And we are killing this country with this business of money being splashed around. If someone wants to call your name, you just put a tag on you. This one has been given money. As FDC, we don't believe in anybody getting money he has not worked for. Even if we went to the bank today and you found maybe 300 million in your account, you are duty bound to even approach the manager and ask him, where did this money come from? So our MPs, if money is splashed to you, you must know why this money was given to you. And there's nobody on earth who can give you money and doesn't expect anything back. One day, you have to pay. You have that forked story in Uganda of the guerrilla which gave meat to some young boys. Some ate, some didn't eat. Only one or two didn't eat that meat. But when you are getting out, the Ezekiel told them, give me my meat. So, this business is going to spoil our country to reach a stage that whatever you do, people will think you have been given money to do it. It's very dangerous for us. Even it's very dangerous for you people of the press. No wonder some people are even beating you up. Yes. It's becoming as bad as that. Because nobody now believes you have gone there to get the news and report it as it is. Whatever you report, someone will say, you are reporting this because you like Chikonyogo. You are reporting this because you hate Chikonyogo. We are killing our morals and we are killing the future generation in Uganda. So this 100 million here, we should should investigate it to the core and you get to know the whole truth. But what I'm sure of, 80% of our MPs are going to case in the next elections. With this poverty, even the people who are standing against them, they will use this as a campaign issue and they'll be brought down. We may laugh at it, but all of us, we are losing our morals. We are killing ourselves, we are killing our children, and the future will not be very bright. I believe in anybody getting money which he has not worked for. It is standard, it's not debatable. You get any money which you have not worked for, in the future you will be forced to account for it by the one who has given it to you or not. You talked about the speaker. Even the president wrote about it. But the way he wrote about it, it was not very clear. It was as if he was saying, let them get it. At the same time, it was not very clear whether it was given from his side or not. But what was telling these people who are accusing them that you are also getting money. They have been getting money also. So interpretation can go either way. What you talked about, getting another institution to check on Parliament and what have you, the framers of the Constitution envisaged a situation where that very department, or would call it whatever it is, if you give it power over Parliament, at the end of the day, they also blackmail Parliament. And if you don't do what you want, you're not going to get salaries, you're not going to get this and this. So I think putting there another tire to check on Parliament may also be very dangerous, but it may be very easy to manipulate it also. The one who is paying this 100 million can easily manipulate that tire there, and that tire now puts a lot of pressure on Parliament, then Parliament will not be working for the people. What we have to do as parties is to sensitize the population, to make it very risky for anybody to get a bribe from anybody and stay in Parliament. It's the people who can do that. You can't give it to any other layer now, because you have all these layers. You mentioned IGG, you mentioned Auditor General. Under normal circumstances, these were supposed to be, they're supposed to be doing work for the people of Uganda. But you rightly said all of them are reporting to Parliament. And it is the Parliament who passes the money which should go to these departments. I had one, this is human rights. They were complaining, no, it is media center, of Opondo complaining that some people wanted some cut from the money going to him, and he refused. And now they are starving him of money. I heard it some time back. So this is a very complex issue. The only people who can fight this thing are the citizens of Uganda, if they are sensitized. But now what the government has done is using those laws as they're using them in Tanzania, the public order management, whatever, to stop people from sensitizing Ugandans. If this thing was to be in some of those democracies in other countries, there would not be any parliament today. It wouldn't be there today. It wouldn't. But they eat money. They, we are going to talk about it for two weeks or three. Something new comes up, and that's the end of the story. And we are used to that now. This is not the first time money has been spent in parliament on those should they deals. And sometimes even our members of opposition don't help us. Remember, sometime back, we agreed as parties that we take back the money. Some opposition MPs brought the money and showed it on TV. Immediately after, they took the money back to their cars and they drove away with it. So who to trust today and who not to trust, we don't know. But what's more important today, sensitize the people of Uganda to demand accountability. Now all MPs now are going for the exams. That's what I told you, these things are very dangerous for them. Now accountability has to be there. What I feel bitter about are those people who didn't get the money. Because explain to the people today that I didn't get the money, some people will tell you, why didn't you bring it and you eat it? Why did you leave it there? When you get it from there, why did you get it from there? So they are in a serious position, those who are people who didn't get the money. Some few didn't get the money. You saw our brothers and sisters signing in parliament. Short term, people will believe them. Long term, I doubt whether they will believe them when they go back for elections. Those who are standing against them, we put them on the carpet that you ate the 100 million. And you have to explain whether you got it or not. And it will be too late for you to explain, to convince the people down there that you did not eat that money. I have only pitied those who did eat the money. Because you explain to the people it's not very, very easy these days, especially with this poverty which you can even touch. Not even smell, but just touch.